Welcome to Black History Month year-round. Buckle up. Today we're meeting Garrett Morgan, the visionary behind the three-stop traffic light and the gas mask who adopted the nickname the Black Edison. Let's dive into his story. Fires raged unchecked in cities across America, and those meant to combat them were frequently the casualties themselves. Among the adversaries of this relentless blaze was a man of unique character, harboring a mix of generosity and resourcefulness. His name was Garrett Morgan, a figure destined to become a beacon of innovation, whose groundbreaking inventions would go on to safeguard countless lives for many generations to come. Garrett Morgan was born in the humble surroundings of Kentucky in the year 1877. His formal education ended prematurely, halting at the 6th grade. However, Morgan was a firm believer in the idea that education does not simply reside within the confines of the classroom. He was a man of boundless curiosity, a trait that more than compensated for his lack of formal schooling. He held an innate aptitude for mechanics, which added another feather to his cap of talents. In the pursuit of a better life, Morgan migrated to the city of Cleveland, Ohio. His competence in rectifying defective sewing machines soon led him to establish his own flourishing repair business. His mind was a constant whirlwind of ideas, a private sanctuary where he could retreat and dream up new inventions. However, one of his inventions was destined to see the light of day under the shadow of a profound tragedy. Firefighters at the time were ill-equipped to venture into smoke-filled, dangerous environments. Their lack of suitable tools was a significant obstacle in their mission to save lives. Witnessing the relentless trials and tribulations of these brave souls, Morgan was compelled to act. His solution to this life-threatening problem was as straightforward as it was ingenious: the safety hood. Morgan called it his breathing device. The safety hood was introduced in 1912 and patented in 1914. This invention was a canvas hood that enveloped the head, with extending downwards, reaching towards the ground to supply clean air. It contained wet sponges that filtered out the smoke, providing the firefighters with the breath of life they so badly needed in their perilous operations. It was a lifeline in the truest sense, a beacon of hope in the midst of engulfing smoke and flickering flames. News of Morgan's revolutionary invention reached the ears of city officials. However, there was an undercurrent of skepticism and reluctance, primarily due to the color of his skin. But fate had a way of twisting the narrative. Another disaster struck this time: the Cleveland Waterworks tunnel explosion beneath Lake Erie trapped workers in its fiery jaws. When numerous rescue attempts yielded no result, desperation began to creep in. Morgan was called on to intervene. It was during these dire times that Morgan's heroic actions further revealed his brilliance, as well as exposed the prejudiced attitudes towards black people. Garrett Morgan and his brother would use his breathing device to enter the tunnels beneath Lake Erie to rescue the trapped workers and recover the bodies of those who perished. Although Morgan should have been lauded as a hero for his actions, racism prevented him from being given the recognition he deserved from the local government. Morgan would still go on to enjoy success. Fire departments across the nation took note and began to recognize the immense potential of his safety hood, purchasing it in large numbers. His invention served as a precursor to the modern gas mask, a testament to his innovative spirit. Morgan, ever observant, saw another threat to safety: traffic chaos. He was an individual who had an innate ability to analyze situations meticulously and find solutions. He was like a sentinel, ever on the lookout for potential threats that could disrupt the peace and safety of his community. He was a man who was deeply concerned about the safety of his fellow citizens and was always ready to take immediate action to mitigate any risks he identified. One such threat that caught his keen eye was the chaos on the roads. The disorder was palpable. Vehicles moved like uncontrolled animals, colliding and crashing, a sight that was beyond distressing. Even though police officers directed traffic in many cities, there were still many accidents. Reckless driving had become the norm of the day. The turning point came when Morgan witnessed a terrible collision, an event that would have a profound impact on him. The devastating scene he witnessed was seared into his mind, and it became a catalyst for his revolutionary invention. The catastrophic incident inspired him to devise a strategy to bring about much-needed order on the roads. Armed with a vision to improve safety, he embarked on a journey to design what would later be known as the world's first three-position traffic signal. Historians have noted that Morgan did have competition from other inventors who are reported to have experimented and marketed their own versions of the three-position signal. However, Morgan was the first person to apply for and acquire a patent for the three-position traffic signal on the 20th of November, 1923. The design of his traffic signal was cleverly thought out. It wasn't just a regular signal with a green for go and a red for stop. He added a yellow signal, which wasn't just a random choice. His signal included a crucial warning position, which served as a buffer to slow down traffic before a full stop. The yellow signal was a brilliant addition that added a layer of safety and allowed for smoother transitions between movements. Garrett Morgan would go on to sell the rights for his traffic signal to the General Electric Corporation for the sum of $40,000, which, adjusting for inflation, in today's money, would be roughly a little over $730,000. In addition to his inventions, Morgan was a lifelong champion of the African American community. Born to former slaves, his humble beginnings did not hinder his aspiration to rise above the societal norms of his time. He was an individual who believed in the power of conviction, tirelessly working towards the upliftment of his community. Always at the forefront, he was not just an inventor, but a visionary, a leader, who left an indelible mark on the African American society. Morgan belonged to the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, more commonly known as the NAACP, right from its inception. His commitment to the cause was unwavering, and he believed it was crucial to ensure fair treatment for all African Americans. His participation was not limited to just one organization. He was also an active member of the Cleveland Association of Colored Men, a group dedicated to addressing the specific challenges faced only by black men at the time. His philanthropic efforts didn't stop there. Morgan, understanding the significance of education, financed several black colleges. He knew that education was a potent tool for change and hoped that it would open doors of opportunities for future generations of black people. But Morgan's commitment to his community was not just limited to the field of education. He also established an all-black country club, a bold move during a time when racial segregation was prevalent. This endeavor provided a safe and enjoyable space for African Americans to unwind, socialize, and network, a luxury often denied to them during that era. His accomplishments also encompass media. He recognized the power of the press and founded the Cleveland Call in 1920. This African American newspaper later became known as the Call and Post. It served as a platform for voicing the concerns, aspirations, and achievements of the African American community, helping to shape public opinion and bring about significant social changes. Garrett Morgan was a beacon of hope and inspiration. He was more than just an inventor. He was a man who not only saved countless lives, but also paved the way for countless more to follow his path of determination and innovation. His legacy continues to inspire and guide us till this day. Thank you for watching. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to Black History Month year-round.